Hola, hello. It is Fat Free Diaries on June the 8th, 2011. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. I just finished doing another workout. Week 5, day 2 of the 9-week program. For those of you who haven't been following, it's a 9-week running program. And it's taken me forever to get through the first 5 weeks because I skipped extra days than what they recommend. At 200 plus pounds, my knees aren't the same. I think I have tendonitis in my ankle. If anybody knows a good podiatrist, please comment, let me know. Wow, it's been an interesting last couple of days. I'm just looking at the calendar above the computer. The last couple of days I've just been really putting myself out there, trying to meet people in the industry I just graduated in, and just trying to maintain my journey health-wise. I have to keep reminding myself that it's about health and not about looking good in the summer, although it helps, but it's real easy because that's the mindset that I've always had, to look good and to be able to wear, a bathing suit without so many rolls popping up. But anyway, a lot of good things have happened. If you didn't check it out in the last one, because I didn't post it the same way, I can open up the gas tank thing without opening up the car door, and that's pretty intense. I can almost paint my own toes. For those of you who watch these because you're overweight and you have trouble with things like painting your toes, I've paid a ridiculous amount of money for some stranger to touch my feet and to do my toes. And while getting pedicures is really cool and it's a really nice way of giving yourself a nice treat, it's messed up when the reason why you do it is because you can't reach your damn toes. And I can almost reach my toes now. I mean, I can do it, but it's a little uncomfortable still because the peepa's in the way, and the super boobs are also hindering the process, but I can almost do it. And the hemlines on my pants, all my pants, my jeans, and my and all the pants that I've taken up over the last year or so, they're fitting longer, and that tells me that my thighs are getting thinner, and that's really freaking amazing. I don't have any special thought of the day. It's just checking in with you, checking in and seeing where you're at. Went to my Weight Watchers meeting today, and I had a reloss because I haven't gone past my 10% yet. I will definitely let you know when that happens because I've been waiting for almost 2 months on that one. But it's been 8 weeks since there's been any movement in the correct direction. And today, was what, hold on a second because I gotta check it out. Give you a lot of little booklets and whatnot, which, guys, it's a really good way of, if you're not a tracker, because the last few weeks I was doing my whole graduation thing, doing the repertory season and all that, and it took up a lot of my time. So I laid back when it came to writing the things down, and it really works. It amazes me still because it's something that was told to me to do a long time ago, and I haven't really been doing it. And now that I do it, I've been doing it all week. I went to a graduation dinner, and then I went to a birthday get together, and I even went out to eat for that birthday get together, and I ate a ridiculous amount of food. But because I was tracking everything, that ridiculous amount wasn't the ridiculous that it could have been. There was this dip, and shout out to Donna if you ever watch these. Dip is ridiculous. She told me the recipe once, and I just really have to write it down. It has cheese, guacamole, beans, and I don't know what else, olives. And I mean, just the way that it's put together, it's really ridiculous on tortilla chips. But what I did was I served myself ahead of time. I knew I was gonna eat dip. The dip was waiting and calling out my name, so I served it, and I said, well, this is it. Whatever's on my plate is what's on my plate. A lot of what the successes that I've had are due to is because I've made little decisions that I can keep. If I try to make big decisions and I can't keep them, then I can't keep them. If I try to say to myself that I'm gonna do this 9-week program in 9 weeks, absolutely 9 weeks, and by such and such date, it's never gonna freaking happen because life happens. Suddenly you have to go wash your kids' clothes, or you have to go to get groceries, which we have to do in a little while, and I still have to print coupons because, yes, homies, being on Weight Watchers is not cheap because it's $40 to do what I'm doing, but I'm eating fresh food, and fresh food, it can be expensive at times. It's more expensive to have hospital visits and doctor visits and medications. So ever since I've been on my weight loss program, and it's been now, I'm on week, I can't even tell you, I'm going on to week 24. I really haven't had any asthma. My blood pressure has gone up a little bit. I checked myself at the Walmart and at the CVS and stuff, but it's usually because I go shopping for anything after I eat, after I have dinner or lunch, so that I'm not shopping crazily. Is that even a word? I don't even know. Yes, I have 2 master's degrees, and I don't know if crazily is a real word. Bananas, all right, if that helps. But yeah, I've been keeping track of my health, and everything is so much better than it's ever been. So it's not about the weight loss. I haven't really seen the difference lately, and even when I watched the videos, I saw the difference in my face for a little while, but I haven't seen much of it lately. You know, I'm wearing stuff like this, and you see that the rolls are kind of, you know, in check. There used to be an extra one like right here. It used to be in competition with my boobs, and now my boobs are winning, so I'm really happy with that competition. It's better than the damn World Series, let me tell you. Yeah, my boobs need to win at all times, and my husband would probably agree with that. But anyway, on another note, so now I'm at 217.6. I need to get to 216 to make my 10%. Wow, it was 3.8. I thought it was 3.4. That's pretty awesome. 3.8, which brings my total to 22.4. Yeah, I had gone down a little bit more than that, but I hadn't reached the 216 yet, so I'm really not far from the lowest I've been since I started this journey. I'm really proud of my loss. I'm hoping to continue. My knees were hurting just now, my ankles hurting, but I made the small decision to get on the treadmill and complete my program. I ran for 2 sets of 8 minutes, which to me is incredible because I didn't stop for the 8 minutes. Every time that a minute would pass, I said, okay, now it's 7 minutes. It's not that much. At least not that much. I can do this. You have to play mind games. Play mind games. It's better than playing the downplay game, getting in front of the mirror. Oh, I don't look right. I don't feel right. It's much better to play little mind games and say, okay, it's only 7 minutes. Don't look at the 7.59 minutes, because then you're not going to get there. And when it was 7 and 58 seconds, no, it's 7 minutes. It's 7 minutes. It's 7 minutes. And before you know it, that 7 minutes becomes 6 minutes. And then you're like, wow, 30 seconds. I got this. When I completed the second set, I mean, it's now hitting me. I just ran, you know, for 16 minutes with a 5-minute walk in between. That's freaking incredible. It's making small decisions. I guess that is the message for today. Make small decisions that you can stick to. Don't try to take on the freaking world. The world will take care of itself. You put the positive energy. We've been talking about this from Jump Street. Keep it positive. If people are negative, if people are trying to rob you of that positiveness, keep them moving, you know, keep them moving. There's no room for that in your life. Because of the room you made for that, now you got room for those extra pounds, for those extra pounds that are making your knees hurt, that are making it difficult for you to keep up with your kids. No, there's a point where you have to make the decision first to stop. I'm in control of this. I'm in control of what I'm doing here, and I can only control the little things at a time. I can't take on the world. If you even look at the videos and in the background, the things that have changed even in the background. If you see on this side, I have a series of things that you know are starting to become organized, and then halfway down the room it's like mad unorganized. But then I start putting up things that have words on them. You know, that sign right there. My sister won a medal for that, and she never got to meet her mother, but her mother was in the services. And I know I just confused the heck out of you. My baby sister was my niece, but she was raised with me, and she was raised with me since I was 10 and she was 8 months old, up until when she died when she was 13. So she was my sister. Technically she was my niece. She never got to meet her mom, to get to know her mom. She only had her for 8 months. Her mother died saving her life, and she knew the story well. These guys have been playing video games. This is one of those stories I told you I would tell you someday, and this is me telling you the story. These guys were playing video games. Their quarter got stuck in the machine. They start kicking the machine. The owner of the store kicks them out. They come back later that night, and they started shooting every which way, and she covered her daughter with her body. And for that, she died a month short of her 21st birthday. You know, she had this beautiful little 8-month baby, and the baby's father had told my sister, well, it's not my first, it won't be my last. But when she had come out of the army, she had served the duty, and when she came out, she said, I want to be a mom. And she made her dream come true, and she died a mom. And years later, in the 3rd grade, my sister made this beautiful portrait of women are heroes too, and it says so much. But it's those words, women are heroes too. I want to be a freaking hero. I like hero-ness. Call me a hero. I want that. And if I want that, I have to live that. I can't just want it and hope that the world's going to see me a certain way. If I want the world to see me a certain way, if I want to put out a certain image, then I have to live that. I have to be true to that image. That was a choice. It was little choices. I've been filling up my world with positive words. I've been putting up pictures around my house. Love, happiness, peace, tranquility. Positive, positive, positive. Look, at the end of the day, it cannot hurt, right? It can't hurt. I need a better focus. Look at me. This way I could keep track of my double chin and how it's getting smaller. So I've made little decisions, and if you can't afford to be in a program, that's fine. Keep watching my videos, and I will prompt you as much as I can. Write me, talk to me on Facebook, and you know, I don't need to know you. You don't even need to be one of my friends that's listed on my Facebook. But if you are somebody like me who has struggled with weight, and you've never been one of these skinny people that gain 40 pounds and think that the world is over, not that there's anything wrong with that, but people, it's a little personal for me because I've always been chunky. I'm not one of those people that had, you know, the teens where I had this sensational skinny body. I was always the kid who had to go buy clothes in the big girl stores, and then it was alarming because I was always kind of in the cusp when it came to the fat stores. What was it? Smart Size was the name of the store. Oh my God, I can't believe I remember that. Smart Size, all the sizes were, you know, 20 and plus, and I thought that was huge until I became a size 20. Those days have to change. I want to be healthy. I want to not use so much material in my clothes. I want to fill up my closet with things that look nice, feel nice, and reflect the body of somebody who cares about their body. Because I care about my body. I always have, but I just didn't address it the way I needed to. Anyway, it's 2:47. It's hot as hell in New York City and the metro area. I'm gonna go try to get some of that heat and see if I can melt away a few more extra pounds today. But it is Fat Free Diaries. I'm Ellie, and it's June 8th. Hope you're well. Stay fit, stay positive, and remember, little choices will help you move it along. Take care. Thanks.